Hello everyone, thank you all for joining me again today. Today is day 2 of my 30 drawings in 30 days challenge, so if you missed yesterday's video be sure to check that out. Today I'll be talking about inspiration, and that goes hand in hand with yesterday's topic because it can be pretty useless to be motivated without being inspired and vice versa. I've been making art every day now for so long that I don't really have to work at either of these two things anymore. But if you're just getting started or you need some extra help, hopefully some of the things I cover today will be useful to you. The times when my inspiration meter and motivation meter is at its highest is usually after coming back from travelling. My favourite country is Italy because it's just filled to the brim with beautiful landscapes, architecture, food, people, fashion, and of course artwork as well. I love looking around all the little churches and discovering all the hidden gems that the country has to offer, which isn't very hard really because they're literally around every corner. But obviously taking a trip to Italy isn't something that I can do all the time, but something we can take full advantage of are local beauty spots, galleries and museums. I live in Yorkshire and I'm lucky enough to be surrounded by beautiful countryside at all times, and there are so many places to explore nearby. There are many galleries and museums also that don't charge an entrance fee, so make the most of those if you have any near you. I also love to explore little towns and the cute little independent shops that fill them. I just love to see how one is decorated so differently to the one before, and whether it's a coffee shop or a gift shop, they're always filled with little things that you wouldn't see in a standard chain. Each has its own personality and I just love that. You can look online at paintings, of course, using Instagram or Facebook, but by using the Google Art project, you can look at famous paintings by the old masters and zoom right in to see all the tiny details and brushstrokes up close, something that you would never be able to do if you were in the actual gallery where the artwork is being held. You usually have to stand a few feet back behind a partition and you're being watched closely by a really angry looking security guard, so to be able to do this from the comfort of your own home is brilliant. YouTube is obviously great for getting inspired as it's unique in allowing you to see the behind the scenes of an artist's life, and by watching tutorials and time lapses you can see how a piece of artwork is created from beginning to end. I personally love Happy Day Artist. I love her paintings and I love listening to her talk. She speaks really eloquently and you can tell that she's super intelligent, and I just find her voice really soothing when I'm working. Fran Nerd is another one of my favourites. Her work is super cute and her videos are put together so well and they're really informative. Her videos just have a really relaxing quality to them, which makes them perfect to play whilst you're working. Books are always a big source of inspiration for me. That for some reason goes further than looking on the internet for things. It's probably because they're made out of paper, and I've yet to hear of an artist that doesn't have an unhealthy obsession with paper. I just love walking around bookshops, libraries and even charity shops. Just being there is usually enough to make me feel inspired. It doesn't have to be an art book for it to inspire you either. It can be anything or all that sparks your interest. I love cookery books, fashion books, travel books, anything that has beautiful photographs and pretty colours really will do it for me. Art supply shops, of course, always inspire me to work. Just being surrounded by all of the paints, pencils and papers organised in such a satisfying way just makes me so excited to create something. When I don't actually need to buy anything, I just touch everything, stroke the paintbrushes and feel all the different papers. That usually gives me enough so that I can get back to the studio feeling like I've had a shot of adrenaline. I also really kind of like watching the other people who are browsing the shop, as they're obviously artists too. I like to see what they're drawn to and what they end up buying and taking home with them, but maybe that's a bit weird. Being in a clean environment that's filled with light will just put me in the best mood and get me ready to create. I love lighting candles even in the daytime and being surrounded by the delicious smells. When you're organising your workspace, try and separate things into 2 categories, useful and beautiful. If If it doesn't fall into either of these two categories, and preferably it would fall into both, just get rid of it. Hang your favourite prints around your workspace and add bursts of colour with little houseplants and flowers. Am I the only one that finds having art supplies organised in the order of the colours of the rainbow crazily satisfying? I like to see all my sketchbooks, notebooks and papers stacked neatly in front of me in order of size. I don't know why really, I just like it. Some of these things are really small changes that you can make, but to me they just make the biggest difference. If you have any tips for inspiration or any favourite artists that you follow on YouTube that you'd like to share, I'd love to hear them, so leave them in the comments below. I really hope some of you found some of my tips helpful. I think inspiration is a bit like a muscle you have to train, so just keep working at it and eventually it'll come naturally to you. This is the second video in a 30-part series where I will be uploading a new drawing every day, so please subscribe if you would like to see more and click the like button if you would like more content similar to this, so I know what to film for you. All my social media links are in the description box below, so make sure you're following me there for exclusive discounts and regular updates, pictures and videos. The original drawing is for sale on my website, CamileDoubtfire.com, along with fine art prints. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you tomorrow for day 3.